the most dangerous carbohydrate you're eating every day. Today we're diving into a topic almost nobody talks about, the most dangerous carbohydrate in the world. And surprisingly, it's not sugar. In fact, this carb spikes blood sugar far more aggressively than regular table sugar, yet it's not even classified as sugar. This carbohydrate is a major driver of type 2 diabetes, fatty liver, insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, visceral fat buildup, gut microbiome disruption. And most people eat huge amounts of it every single day without realizing it. Fork the hidden carb that hijacks your blood sugar. This ingredient is cheap, unbelievably cheap, around 20 cents per pound. It's heavily subsidized, so the real cost is hidden from consumers, making it almost impossible to avoid. It's not eaten for nutrition. It's not eaten for flavor. It's eaten because it's a filler, a bulking agent, added to foods to increase volume and decrease cost. Most people consume 65 to 250 pounds of this ingredient every single year. The food industry produces over 21 billion pounds of it annually. So what is it? Not sugar, not fruit, not potatoes from your grandmother's kitchen. It's industrial starch, especially modified food starch, cornstarch, maltodextrin, tapioca starch, and similar ultra-refined powders. Test tube what makes industrial starch so dangerous. Natural starches are long chains of glucose molecules, but industrial starches go through extreme processing. Mechanically ground into ultrafine particles, chemically treated, bleached, deodorized, altered to break down faster in your body. This refinement weakens the bonds between the molecules, making the starch break down into sugar even faster than glucose once it's consumed. Meaning, right instant blood sugar spikes, right massive insulin release, right rapid fat storage, right higher hunger and cravings. This is why people eating zero sugar snacks still have blood sugar problems, because the starch converts into sugar immediately. Biohazard, the chemical cocktail inside modified starch. To create modified food starch, several chemicals are often used. 1-sodium tripolyphosphate, linked to kidney stress, vascular calcification, bone demineralization. 2-vinyl acetate, classified as a possible human carcinogen. 3-sodium hypochlorite, bleach, regulated in drinking water as a carcinogen, but not regulated in food starch processing. 4 additional stabilizers used in infant formulas. Can impair mitochondrial function when consumed excessively. All of these are considered generally recognized as safe GRAS, a category that often allows ingredients to be self-regulated without long-term studies. Package why you never see starch on nutrition labels. Food labels hide it well, you'll see 0 grams sugar, 16 grams carbs, 1 gram fiber. So what is the rest? A massive quantity of refined starch that isn't listed as sugar and therefore appears healthy. Unless you read the ingredient list, starch is invisible. French fries, where industrial starch hides. You'll find it in chips, 65% starch, 30% seed oils. Crackers, 70% starch. Cereals, 80% starch. Bread, 75% starch plus seed oils. Pasta. French fries, 80% starch. Gluten-free foods. Baby formula. Processed meats like hot dogs. Nearly all ultra-processed foods are made mostly of industrial starch. Between 55–75% of their calories come from refined starches. Brain starch, aldehydes, and your organs. When industrial starch breaks down into glucose, it creates aldehydes, the same class of chemicals used for embalming, preserving tissues, causing hangovers. Acetaldehyde. Aldehydes damage brain tissue linked to Alzheimer's plaques, liver cells, fibrosis and fatty liver, arteries, pancreas and insulin receptors. This is why high-starch, high-seed oil junk food is so biologically damaging. Shopping cart junk food, a toxic combo. Most people don't eat refined starch alone. It's typically heated with seed oils, creating an extremely toxic mixture that harms the body on a cellular level. This combo creates oxidative stress, disrupts cell membranes, damages DNA, promotes inflammation everywhere. Junk food is nearly always made from refined starch, seed oils, sugar, and starch is the largest portion by far. Baby children are the biggest victims. Shockingly, 65% of children's calories come from ultra-processed foods. Kids consume around 55 pounds of industrial starch per year. Teenagers eat even more, over 106 pounds annually. Adults consume around 67 pounds a year. This is a major factor behind childhood obesity, early insulin resistance, behavioral and cognitive issues, early fatty liver disease. Fork what counts as actual food. Real food nourishes, supports growth, and repairs tissues. Industrial starch does none of these things. It's simply a cheap filler disguised as food because of legal loopholes. Mobile phone, a tool to help you avoid this carb. There are apps available that let you scan barcodes and instantly see starch content, seed oil content, sugar content. These tools make it easier to distinguish real food from ultra-processed products pretending to be food. Police car light the big picture. We've spent decades blaming sugar alone, but the truth is, warning refined industrial starch is consumed far more. Warning it spikes blood sugar faster than sugar. Warning it fuels chronic disease. Warning it hides in almost every processed product. And most people never know they're eating it. If starch is the first danger, you should understand. The second biggest threat is seed oils, and that deserves its own deep dive. If you like this video, just it with your friends and family members. If you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.